excuse me, this is website for Hurricane Helene. This is in North Carolina. And if you're in North Carolina and you haven't been to their website, perhaps you didn't know they have a website. They do have one that you can get information county by county website right here. And if we were to click into it, I did right here. Click into it if you're looking for help. You can click into your county right here, and it should show the things that are available. I couldn't even tell you what county that it is. Let's see where this is at. Emergency shelters are opened at the Ashe County High School. So they're using their high school. Shalom. They're using the high school, Ashe County High School. General population, the current max population is 200. So people, only 9 out of 200. Is that what that means? I don't know what that means. The population. These are the places you can get shelter, emergency shelter right here. All of these, the general population. If you're looking for a place to stay and you can't find any, and these are right here if you're in North Carolina. Hello. Yeah, Shalom, Frank Honey. Hello. God's Girl, Tracy, Ezek, Madeline, Sasquatch. Yeah. WNC. And this is Caldwell County. They got the high schools. It's good that they're able to utilize the high schools as temporary shelters because they got, cafeterias, bathrooms. They got everything you need in the high schools, which it makes more sense than a Walmart. It does. You use your local high schools if they're available for shelters. And I don't know if people go there or not. If you didn't know you had these areas that you can go to, you're not going to see this on the news, a complete thing like this, pet friendly on property, Haywood County, Armory Drive, maximum population 1750. Yeah, Rosie Honey. You can see right here if you're in Henderson, athletics and activity centers and stuff like that. They even have a Mattis. They have all this kind of stuff. Oh, wow. The McDowell Glenwood Baptist Church is full. So don't go there, you all. 16 out of 16. They're absolutely full at the Baptist Church. If you're looking for a place to stay, if you've been sleeping in your car or something in North Carolina, these are some places that you can call because they have availability. YMCA, you got 43 people out of 350. And it's pet friendly. You got another Baptist church in Mitchell. General population 25 out of 75. Mitchell High School, 23 out of 250. You can't have no pets in these high schools, you all. And if you have been in the hurricane, yeah, if you've been in the hurricane, you all, and you've made it this far, we're very happy for you, and we've been praying. We have, even though we may not be there, our prayers go out, our hearts go out to you, even in areas that people may not know about. They may not. Transylvania, wow. Mitchell High School, you can see right here, these are the areas that you can go to because they're not loaded. They're not completely packed full. These are temporary shelters. Blue Ridge Elementary School, if people did not have a place to go, this one is, it looks like they have reached their total thing. Look at it. It's like here in this area. Sounds good on your end. Everybody, can you hear me? The Stockbridge is silent on the, yeah. Oh, you're so welcome. You are. Let me do this. Let me put it back here. There was other things I saw in here other than that. There was, let me see this. It was, you can, if you have a missing person in your North Carolina, there's this page that you go to, or you can call this number right here, 211 NC 211 1888 If you're calling from out of state, you need to call NC 211. Also has a registry page for missing persons and a welfare check request. So what you do is you click into it. You can see right here, the United Way, the type of a report that you would like to report somebody missing, a missing person, welfare check. You can do that right there if you don't know what to do, and you can report. You can put your phone number, in there, and they have a database of people that they come across, I do believe, that are entered into a database, and they can check the name of the person you're inquiring about, your loved one or your friend, and let you know that they're okay. Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome, Jean Alice. They do have all kinds of resources out there if you know where to go. And I know as we all have our cell phones, more or less, as the main type of communication, like our little computer. Not everybody knows about all of this. There's another food, water, and commodity points of distribution. You can see right here. Let me see. I haven't clicked into this yet. Is this for your North Carolina Hurricane Center? Read the full notice from wherever it came from. I don't know where it went. County information. Okay, we already did that one. Radio resources, United missing person welfare check, reunification. If you need assistance locating a loved one because of this, the Red Cross may be able to help you. What's this going to do? Yada, I've never went into this. They may be able to help. Please go to the link for the state where the missing person you're looking for. Provide as much detail as you can to assist us in potentially locating your missing loved one. The Red Cross reunification teams are working as quickly as they can to make the connections. Please do not submit a duplicate request. So this is for loved ones in Florida, in Milton. Find the loved ones in North Carolina. Find them in Tennessee. Helene, find them right here. This is really good that they have it. I would exhaust all resources I could if I had a missing loved one. I would go there. I'd get their name out there. Yeah. Tips for contacting loved ones. Call during off-peak hours. Send a text message. Check your loved one's social media page. Send an email. Call the friends and relatives you are. There's all kinds of things you can do, but it's still not going to replace your loved one who is missing or that you haven't heard from. At least you're reaching out and doing, something. It's sounds rubber banding. Y'all having a bad connection here? Well, we do have a solar flare, a geomagnetic storm that is hitting the earth right now. We had it's all in the red is where it's at. Yeah, yeah. It's not nice. It isn't. I wanted to see if there was resources for, I was looking, see if there was any place where they could oh, they got a landslide, the mudslides. Where is this located at? The Hurricane Helene landslide observations. You can't get in here, you all. I was coming over here to look at this. Okay, I acknowledge this. Look at all the landslides. 408 landslides have been flagged. There are 602 total landslides in these affected areas. If they have not showed them, I didn't know this existed. But I guess it did. Can I make this page bigger? No, I cannot. No, I don't want to see the inventory, you all. These are all the landslides that are happened, flagged for landslide. There's landslides all over these areas. Let me see these areas. The Grandland Heights, you may notice all of these areas right here. Rich Mountain. Oh my gosh. There's probably people who live in these areas and there's landslides. Oh my. Silverstone area. Look at all of these. What is this road right here? 327. Yeah. 327. The North Fork right here. If it's a landslide, some areas may not even be passable. If you have loved ones who live in these areas right here, they are reported landslides. What's this? Old US Highway 42, Slabtown Road, Zionville, Sugar Tree Ridge, Trade, Miller's Road, Meadowrock, Michael Road. There's somebody over here in the middle of nowhere, or there's a landslide. I'm sure there's houses there. Sutland Road, landslides there, you all. As you zoom up, let's see that landslide base map. I want to see the imagery if it'll show it. These are the areas. I mean, you may not use. Yeah, there are houses there. No, I don't want to look at that. That can get a little overwhelming if we look a little bit too deep into that. It will. But there's lots of landslides that have happened there. I want to get off that base map. I just want to just do the topographic, the terrain. Let's just do the terrain with labels. If you're just tuning in, what's happening now and when did they? This is the area of North Carolina. There were 408 flagged landslides, and total landslides were 602. If they didn't, it seems like they are located. This ain't all of them. There's no way this is all of them. There's probably landslides within landslides area, East Flat Rock and stuff. I wouldn't even know where that one place is. Ground failure. These are ground failure points. Yesterday was nuts. There's Henderson. This area is like, where is this right here? The Swananoa Mountains. Where's that one place at, you all? Where's that lithium mine area at? What location? I'm looking at Buck Ridge with these landslides. If you have people, there's Black Mountain. If you have family members or loved ones who was anywhere near these areas, and if you notice any of this, you can find this is under Hurricane Helene landslide observation dashboard. You can find it at this website right here. I can't share the link on here, but you can see it. Yes, I can. I can share the link. I had to type it in, but I can share it in this live stream right here. Good evening. Let me share that. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to type into my live stream if this will let me. I don't know if I can. I'm going to see if I can put that in my live stream. I am live. Let's see if I can type as me over here. In this live stream, I want to put the thing, if you have family members in this area, it's let me do the www https. I'm going to type it in here. That way you can just click into it. Oh, shoot, it's on capital letters. I don't want no capital letters, you all. I really don't. I'll get the capital letters off of there. I don't know why I put it in there, but let me do this right here for you all. I mean, it's a good resource to have. It might take me a while. Hold on. ARCGIS.com slash, let me, AC ARC apps. Let me just see if I can get that. Now let me see if I can click into this. Let me see it. Let me see if I can. No, I don't want to do it. I'm going to see if I can click into the link that I put. Let me see what happens. I want to go to that channel. No, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it, you all. I guess I can't do that. I don't know how to do it. I don't. That's kind of a... You can see it right there. You can just have to type it in yourself because it takes too much time for me to type that in. It took me to my YouTube channel right here. Restarting your phone tap, thanks you all. But there's landslides. There's 408 landslides reported in North Lake Lure. Ground level landslides. So, you know, some of these areas are probably in you can't pass them. They are It's a mess. It is a mess. You may, if you zoom up, you may see the area where your loved one, like the last place you knew they were at, and you may find out, well, there was a landslide in that area, and it might help you some. It might. I mean, it's a little bit more information is what it is. See, Buckeye Ford and stuff like that, Green River. If you're just tuning in, you have family that is in North Carolina. Let me see. Hello. You're tuning in from the UK. You're so welcome. I'm not really getting much done, I don't feel like. Oh, look, they want you to be prepared for a landslide. If you're in the area where there could be landslide preparedness, let me see this info sheet. I never heard of that before. Be prepared for a landslide. They cause 25 to 50 deaths and no more than $1 billion in damage each year. They can strike without warning. The 55 to, you cannot outrun a landslide. You might be in a car, maybe get fast enough, 55 to 100 miles per hour. It's caused by rain, earthquake, volcanoes, and changes in the land. It could resort from flooding. It is rocks, earth, and other materials moving down a slope, a mud flow, and a landslide that is combined with up to 60% water. You need to evacuate to avoid the risk. Watch for the signs. This is you had to prepare, learn about the types of them. You got to survive it. You got to survive it. Watch for the flooding, evacuate, listening to the radio. Yeah, for the landslides. You are in WNC. I don't know what that means, Michelle. WNC. Does it give a timestamp on the red dots? That's a good question. Does it give a timestamp on the red dots? Let me go back here. Where were we at? It was at the landslide page. How did I even get to there? Oh, I know how I got there. I think I went right here to the USGS Hurricane Helene landslide. Let me see if there's a timestamp. That's a good question. When did the timestamps occur? I wanted to acknowledge it. And let's see, that's a really good question. Wow, now it looks like there's a whole bunch of them. Let's see this. No, they're not clickable. These, oh, wait, I think we did. Okay, look at this. Okay, so we did debris flow, ground type impact. No, this is just the degree. It doesn't say when it, wait, it's 1 of 5, 1 of 5. So let's see, just for example, it was unspecified, unknown, landslide, roadblock debris on the surface. This is a good place for you all to go. If you wanted to see what's going on, you can go here because that's perfect. If you have a loved one that's in these areas right here, you go to this page, Hurricane Helene landslide observations, and it is the dots, the red dots. Am I on the right one on here, you all? The red dots. Go to the red dots. And if your loved one is in this area, you hit on the dots, and it tells you what happened. It's debris flow, and it was a structure that was impacted. Yeah, this is perfect for you. Don't give no more information with this one right here. It's not one page. It's only one page. This is good, you all. Let's see this right here. This is some resources. This has page 1 of 2. Good afternoon, Whitney Brock. This is a river. This is the coordinates right there. Let me see what else is on this information. It's a debris flow. Ground failure, debris flow. That's all there is right there. Do you know an area on this map where there's a whole lot of people that we could maybe click into on here to see what happened there? If you had, this is a big area right here. This cluster looks like a residential area maybe on this area. Let's see what happened over here because this area looks like it's been hit. Yeah, structures. Ground failure type of structure. I would say that a structure is probably a house, is what I would say. Yep, their houses all in this area. It's a debris flow structure. The houses have been, it's what it is. I'm looking all down through here. Their houses, I bet. A bunch of houses. Yeah, because there's no other pages. And if their houses, there were people in those houses, or the people evacuated in those houses. Gracious Heavenly Father, may you be with everybody who is in the path, who was in the path of this hurricane, this landslides and stuff. And if they're alive, I pray that you send help and find them, and so that they can be located and their loved ones will find out that they're still alive and they survived. I pray, just may you be with all the people out there rescuing others in the name of precious Jesus. Amen. Yeah, because this is, it's not good. This is good that they have something like this as a resource. Yeah, as a resource, you all. Hill Mountain landslide. The road is washed out. The road got blocked. The road got blocked here. I mean, we could, let's see the base map. We can see the image. Let's do a hybrid of the image. Okay, these are the images right here. It's a landslide and the road is blocked. This is a mountainous like regions and stuff like this. This one right here it was a residential area right here. And the structures, these dots, it says the structures. Let's see what this looks like. A massive house right here off of North Carolina Highway 9. Debris flow structure is a landslide. A landslide happened right there with this house. This one didn't get touched. This one right here, there was a landslide that occurred here. Debris flow, the structure, that's what happened. The structure right there. This one got impacted. This one right here, down here, got impacted with debris flow structure. These were landslides that occurred here. They say most people were in their home and they were very few evacuated. The elderly were wiped away. Your mom wouldn't have thought in a million years it could happen. So this is a residential like area right here. Let's see. See, that's a home too. This is a home. It had people in it. It's North Carolina Highway. They can fly above and they know what happened. Ground type failure, debris flow. They fly above and they can, this didn't get it, I guess. Maybe that was part of that. I don't know what there's, I guess the land flow happened right here also. Landslide structure. It could have took these out. This is not a up to the date image. It's just something they put up there to where, you know, they have a Google image where the houses were and stuff. Where's that area where the mines are? I couldn't even tell you where they were. I couldn't tell you. What is this Lake Lure? The road. The road is blocked. Right there. Let's see the road. We want to see the road where it got blocked. Oh, it looks like a dam. Does that look like or is that a road? That road got blocked. Oh, it's Lake Lure Dam. Oh, wow. If y'all just tuning in, welcome. We're looking at this resource, a Hurricane Helene landslide observation dashboard where landslides have occurred. And they flew over, I would assume. They flew over and they documented them where they saw this. I'm sure it looks landslide. Yeah. This might be boring to some, but if your loved one lived in one of these areas, and at least if you go here and you say, okay, well, their house is right there and there was a landslide that was reported, at least you'll be able to locate your loved one like that. Yeah. And these are some resources that are available. Let me do this again. Um, Hurricane Helene landslide observation dashboard. Ground point failures. Because this is an ongoing multi-agency effort to map the landslides associated with Hurricane Helene. This dashboard will be updated as more information is obtained. The flagged landslides include those that impacted river, roads, and structures. This may not reflect the current situation, only the status at the time of mapping. The status at the time of mapping. So these are these homes and stuff? If there is, I can't see a home. Just wonder what happened right here. The roads are blocked probably. Yeah, the roads are blocked. The debris flow blocked the roads, so you can't get through on the main roads in this area. Is US 176 blocked roads right there. There it's impassable. Okay, that's enough. The lithium and the quartz mining. We saw that. I guess when the hurricane went through and stuff like that, we did. They are in spruce pine. I don't know how to find spruce pine. Wait, I'll type it in. I'll type in spruce pine. How about that? Can we type it in? Let's see what happened. We're going to type in spruce pine because I am able to do it. Okay, which one would it be? Which one should we go to? Those who knows where the mines are located, which one of these do we need to go into? If it's spruce pine. North of Mountain in North Carolina, you're being forced to sell your land. Wow. We got Kentucky. We got Hendersonville, North Carolina. You think it's the Mill Spring? It's this one right here. Okay, let's look at it. Show more results. Where is it located? Right there. Okay, this is where it's located. The whole area. Okay. So there's lots of businesses there. English. Oh wow, it's Locust, Tappan Street, Peterson. Okay, there is no landslides reported in this area. There's a hospital. This has not got anything going on with it. What's this? Debris structure, wherever that was. I don't know where that was. Let's see. Look for the stake and holders. Okay, we heard that BlackRock was one of them. And we heard that you know whose husband has some stakes in that too. Little Switzerland. There is an area called Little Switzerland right here. Wonder. It's really interesting. Well, see, the trees are washed away from that area. There's nothing to hold the ground. It's been harvested. I wonder if that's where a lot of them are at, where the ground is harvested. No, there's a home right here. The structure. If you recognize that home, Osborne Knob Road. Yeah, just looking at that, just very draining because of all, and they haven't updated it yet, I don't think. They went to mine a small town in West Virginia back in the 50s to, wow. Yeah, a small town and not too sure. Somebody is skipping out. I don't know what that means, skipping out. If I'm skipping out, then your communication is being kind of blocked. Probably kind of, sort of, is what I would say. Yeah. Just a little blocked, maybe. It's like disgusting. I just saw something on here and it's disgusting. So, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to hide it. I don't want to see nothing like that. Filth. I don't. Let me see what this is going on in Florida. Not Florida. What is this right here? Orange moon and sunset. What? Orange moon and sunset from the wildfires west while it burns the East Coast floods. So while the western part of the United States is burning, the East Coast is flooding. No problems in South Australia with reception. Some areas. Are you having trouble on here? Let's do the down detector. Down detector. Come over here to the down detector. It's going to show you all the areas. Maybe your services. These are all the services that are being impacted by it. If you see your service provider or something on here, you'll know that that's why you're having a problem. Maybe some Frontier, Spectrum, Oracle, Spotify, Verizon. And if your mobile carrier it could be your mobile carrier also T-Mobile. Sometimes things are not reported. AT&T, Microsoft, it doesn't seem like there's very much on these things right now. But these are all the things that they have had problems with just for the past day, I would assume. Xpart, Facebook's having some problems. YouTube, Cox, Amazon, PlayStation, Reddit, Cricket, Diablo, Discord, Optimum. See, these are all the places. Google, Bank of America, Georgia Power, all of them. We use OpenAI is also what it is. So these are, yeah, if you're having problem, you can always go to the real-time outage map of Down Detector. It may not have everything on here, but it'll have quite a bit of stuff. You hear the Canadian truckers are going to Florida with trucks filled with water to help. I think that's wonderful. I do, Marin. You're in Florida and you use Spectrum, so you have no issues. Your area's been glitchy today. If there's a lot of people on a line, I wonder if it can overload it. A lot of people using the same network. It could, I don't know, but then you have a severe geomagnetic. We do severe storm, solar storm, solar storm, solar storm happening right now, geomagnetic storm. And it's got the purple skies and stuff all across the United. Look at this right here. They got it. I thought that was a lighthouse. Where were you? Where will the northern lights be visible in the U.S.? Incoming solar storm. One day ago, we have an incoming solar storm that will unleash something. It's like static. You hear a lot of static in this live stream. It may be bombarding Earth now, and it may reach extreme levels. Space.com. Sparking auroras down Alabama and straining the hurricane weakened power grids. Well, great. I mean, it's not great. So you already have a weakened power grid. Supercharged northern lights. It's so much electricity. It's like you get shocked. It's shocking it. It is. That's a massive. It looks kind of massive, this solar flare. Isn't it interesting how these are all the same, just the same size and stuff like that as they come out of the sun at X1.4 solar flare. Y'all just tuning in. Hello. A bit of static. Yeah, you're clear here. Yeah. October the 11th, it says the severe G3 storm, magnetic storm, has sparked dazzling auroras. Read their full story. It could reach extreme levels as it bombards the Earth. We're already getting bombarded by it right here. We are bombarding the Earth. They warned on Thursday, on October the 10th. They have warned you that it would happen. Scientists say a cloud say that a cloud of charged solar material called a coronal mass ejection slammed into the Earth amid midday, triggering a severe geomagnetic storm that could impact power grids and GPS and radio communication systems, as well as amplify aurora displays in regions that typically don't see them. I'm not going to play it. It was 11:17. Oh, there's that number 17 again. A CME from the sun reached the Earth at 11:17 with the G4. It can reach a G5, which is an extreme level, and they will continue into Friday. Of particular concern are the potential impacts on the infrastructure on Earth, which can be affected by radio blackouts and other interferences associated with a severe geomagnetic storm. In 89, a massive solar storm triggered a widespread blackout in parts of Canada and some northeastern U.S. states. So it could happen here. It really could. North Carolina and Florida, which are already experiencing widespread power blackouts from the effects, may be more at risk from the solar storms. 45 minutes, you put out a strange, pissy frequency? Really? And then all of a sudden it changed to a good mood to pissy? Wait a minute. What are you talking about, Deborah? Oh, you're talking about the picture? Okay. Yeah. Well, this storm can put additional stress on the power grid that's weakened already. And no, it's there's no telling. A series of massive solar flares have sent multiple CMEs headed straight toward the Earth. So you know how people say that they saw the laser beams, they saw the plasma weapon coming down, and it's boom, started the fires and stuff. Certain fires, you can see they caught them on camera. Just picture something like that coming from the sun and causing blackouts. Yeah, causing blackouts. CMEs, the spectacular northern lights. Alabama. Yeah, you can have it in Alabama, G4. Okay, yeah. So there's just too much. There's too much going on, you all. It is. And we could have blackouts. Don't be surprised that if you don't have blackouts, be surprised. Yeah, just don't be surprised at all. Supercharged auroras across the U.S. Yep, I've never in my life experienced an aurora. I've never seen where I'm at the sky turn a different color. I mean, you can see it when the sun's setting. You can see that hue in the sky when it's setting or when the sun is rising. But most of the time it's when the sun sets. You can see the beautiful colors in the sky. But when you get all those other colors, something's terribly wrong. There is. It's not good. I mean, yeah, it may be beautiful, but what caused that beauty right there that happened? 100% being done on purpose. You never got any of them earlier. Aurora Borealis, Northern Lights have been getting south. Yeah, they've been going south because of the magnetic field. Yeah. We should be able to request them. Yeah. I think there's a lot of people that are still, they're doing good despite the storms that have come their way. It's really interesting looking at Florida. Like Florida is in floodwater, North Carolina, but then when you look right here, that's the West Coast is on fire, which isn't good. You've seen them in Iowa. You've seen the inside of our orange of a rainbow. What do you think about the magnetic pull from the Earth being Nibiru itself? Well, we've done several videos on Nibiru. We have on this channel also. We got it. We do. The planetary system. See something. Let me see if I can get to my channel. See if we can get over here, you all. We're live over here on this channel. Let's see if we can pull up a Nibiru in our search menu. Nibiru, Nibiru. Just go do a little search. Nibiru, behind the sun and UFO ships in New Zealand. Nibiru, this is 3 years ago. Nibiru, we've been keeping our eye and talking about Nibiru for quite some time. Let me say something. I have lots to say about several things. I have a theory about Nibiru. Gina, honey, what was your theory? There's no telling what my theory was. There, there's no telling whatsoever what it was. Yeah, none. It's like, Dragon's a myth. I don't know how these got stuck in Nibiru. I do not. Oh, let me see this. Thunder, somebody isn't happen. This is the future of the military right here. It's the future of the military. The second sun. Lightning coming from the ground in Florida. Well, I want to see it. I want to see the lightning coming from the ground in Florida. I want to, Gina, can you flip it around? Yeah, I want to see the lightning coming from the ground in Florida. It makes sense now that I know that the Mega Lab is in Florida. Let's see. Let me hear it. Lightning strike from her window in Florida last night. It was around 11:30 at night to midnight, a lightning storm. Here are some screenshots. She also saw a big ship in the sky with UFO ship in the sky. You can see the timestamp. I can't get it. She was filming it through her window. And again, it's at night. You can see it's really dark out in Florida. And I know there's a lot of people who have seen the lightning coming up from the ground before also, but this is really good. So that's in Florida. I'm sure you all have seen the lightning that comes from the ground in Florida. It comes from the ground. Well, it is, M-Bird. It comes from the ground. Actually, if you type that in, does lightning come from the ground? Lightning, it did. Lightning from the ground, which is really strange. We'll type it in. Look at this. I'm going to show you. Lightning can come from a ground in a few ways. Negative lightning. When a negative charge from a cloud moves toward the ground, it can cause positive charge from the ground to move upward. This is called a negative lightning. Artificially triggered lightning. This type of lightning can be initiated by tall structures, rockets, towers. It can also be triggered by an aircraft flying through strong electric fields. Oh, see the rockets and towers, artificial triggered lightning. All those buildings that have the big steeples with the big rods at the top of them. They can also do artificial lighting triggered with it at the top. Ground to cloud lightning. This type of lightning can originate from a positive charge region on the ground. Below a storm, it is the rarest type of lightning, but it's also the most dangerous. If you're outside during a thunderstorm, you should also take shelter in a building or vehicle. If you're inside, you should avoid electrical equipment, plumbing, and windows and doorways. You should also avoid touching anything metal. So it can happen. It can happen. And you can look at videos right here. Like this one right here. This right here. Lightning coming from the ground. YouTube, it's called Storm. Yeah, you can look, you can see it. It's all kinds of wild things going on in this world. And NOAA, Severe Weather 101, lightning types. Yeah, they go ahead in the bathtub and stuff like that. Yeah, I am going to go, you all. I'm glad that you were saved by the grace of God if you were in the path of the hurricanes and stuff like that. But there's some people who didn't make it, and they're now gone. Gracious Heavenly Father, may you be with the families of those who have lost loved ones during the hurricanes and mudslides and all the events that have happened on the earth. And just may you bring them peace and comfort to their souls and their hearts. And may you wrap them in your arms of love. And may you help them realize that they're never forgotten. And even though their loved ones may be gone, their spirit and soul still lives on. And just be with us all and help us have more love and compassion toward one another. In the name of precious Jesus, amen. Yeah. You're welcome, wannabe. That's right, you all. It's fine. It's fine. It is. I am going to go, and with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. It's 2 o'clock, and I hope to see you later. Love you.